Hey, complete athlete. Hey, we're gonna, as promised to you, we're going to give you another workout for the week. Hopefully, the one that's been challenging you, that you have, has been challenging you. And this is just gonna be a different variation, a different kind of same but different. Okay. So we're not gonna go over the workout, right? The workout's going to stay the same. Just continue with that. I mean, the workout, the warm up. The warm up is gonna stay the same. All right. So as always, we're going to show you the first 4 exercises, and then we'll go through what we're supposed to do. First exercise is going to be our lateral lunge. So different from last week, we had a lateral squat last week. So instead we're going lunge, so that means we're stepping into it. For a progression, if you want to go more difficult, and if you have the opportunity to do it like a linoleum floor, hardwood floor, take a t-shirt, a towel, a rag, frisbee, put it on the moving foot, and you just kind of let it slide out, pull in, slide out. So you're obviously getting a squat with the leg that's bending at the knee. This one you're getting, think about pulling with that posterior chain and the groin when you come back up. So pushing and then pulling through these posterior muscles. Second exercise will be our single leg hip lift. So I think we had 2 leg hip lift last time. We're going single leg this time. One thing to make sure we're doing is that the knees will stay together, right? And then we're just going to lift our hips to the sky. As always, here at Complete Athlete, you think about taking your hip to the sky. Don't think about pushing through the heel. Obviously, we are pushing the heel, but if you think about firing and lifting your hip to the sky, you're going to get your brain to tell your butt to turn on as opposed to your quad to work, right? From there, we'll turn over into our push-up renegade row. So each push-up with a renegade row on each side. So you get 10 push-ups with 10 rows on each side. This way you're not getting 20 push-ups. After that, we'll go into hovering bird dog, so I'll turn sideways to see you. So the hovering is this one, quadruped opposite. So hovering is this. If we eliminate the foot from here, we remove the stable base, make it a little bit unstable. So this is the hovering right here, right? Then we'll do our opposites. So automatic feedback. By putting yourself in an unstable position, your core has to fire to keep you in this position. If you have the thoracic mobility to go from elbow to your knee, that's great. If not, then you just have to just do the regular opposites. Okay, Junior's going to run through it. Everything's going to stay set to 10 again. So lateral lunging. You're welcome to go 1 at each side. We do the one side, then the other side. If you would like to go alternating, you can do that as well. Always cueing and always letting you know what to do. Sitting into that heel. There's a stool behind each heel that you're taking a step into. You take that glute back into that heel. Working our anterior or the front part of our lower body. We'll find the progressions to keep it moving correctly for you, or at least in a way you can keep in your mind. Single leg hip lift. Now we're getting posterior chain back. Think about turning the lights on correctly. If you think in your head, in your brain, to fire, to lift my hip, the glute will work. Right? So it's turning on the lights, turning on the right muscles to be working. Good. And it's good stable base. This is what I like. It's the same thing I do. I like taking my elbows and kind of bearing them into the floor, giving me a good stable base. Try if you can. We have propensity to lift our head, but just keep your head down if you can. If this causes a problem in your neck, then you can lift it up or put something down there to support it. Right into our push-up with a renegade row. Obviously, the regression here is if you can't do full body push-up, you can just drop to your knees and do that. If you want to make it more difficult, maybe you have a son or a daughter that can just sit on your back and make it a little bit more difficult. Then into our hovering bird dogs. Hover that. Good. He has the thoracic mobility to reach in that way. I don't have that thoracic mobility, so I kind of just do my opposites in and out. See how it forces. You have no choice but to fire that core to keep it balanced. While he's finishing this, I do want to tell you that if you find this a little bit too easy, You can just kind of keep moving into it, all right, and make it unbroken. I've explained that unbroken is just continue right when we're done here. You'll go right into the first exercise again and just keep moving, do 3 sets. We keep everything in 3 sets to make it very easy. But again, if you're in good enough shape and it's not working you enough, go 4 sets, go 5 sets. It's really up to you on how you do this, all right? That's the first quadplex.